If you need to cut a post-formed countertop to length in the field, you're going to have to make 2 cuts. Now you could try freehanding it and hope you don't screw it up, but there's a better way. Jeff Johnson from Glen Allen, Virginia has made a cutting guide that's got a 90-degree angle in it so that he can ensure a flush cut, both horizontal and vertical, first time, every time. Here's what he does. There are a couple of considerations that you need to think about for this kind of a cutting guide. For one, you're going to have to flip this thing over and cut it so that you don't tear out the laminate on the surface of the counter. You also have to consider the scribe both at the front edge and at the back edge here. How is our cutting guide going to line up flush here so that we don't have to worry about this little bump? That's part of what's so cool about this guide. The cutting guide consists of 2 thicknesses of plywood. The base is made out of 3/4 inch plywood, and it's a rectangle that's wide enough to accommodate the base of the saw running both directions. The edge of the 3/4 inch base indicates where the cut is going to happen on the countertop. So we mark our cut, and then we align our cutting guide with that mark, and that's where the saw blade's going to go. In the center of the 3/4 inch plywood is a 3-inch wide strip of 3/8 inch plywood. That's the guide strip upon which the base of the saw is going to ride. Once we reach the end of our horizontal cut, we can reorient the saw to make a plumb cut using this to guide the saw base. And all of this cut is going to be perfectly flush. Isn't that a great cut? Nice tip, Jeff. Thanks so much for sending that to us.